This is the Business of Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
I want to thank Jacob Frese for joining us today. Jacob is an entrepreneur here in Northwest Arkansas. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me on today.
What's your mindset right now? What does the landscape look for you? I mean, there's a lot of uncertainty, obviously, for a lot of us. And the first priority is we want, obviously, our people and our country to be safe. That's without question. As entrepreneurs, we still have to, though, look at our team and our employees and keeping them going, and that's part of the community. I'm one of them. I employ people in this community too. And that is really top of mind. It's the kind of thing that keeps us up at night to figure out. That's what our job is and the role we have. There's great reward, there's great responsibility, and there's great risk. What is your mindset right now about what the future looks like, and just in general? Like, what does it look like? What are some other opportunities? There's a lot of opportunity out there too.
Yeah, so let me touch on one point there before I go into the future. One thing also about people being mad for people not staying home, or mad at why businesses are staying open, etc. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, the government has promised a lot of things. I've applied for a lot of the government grants and haven't heard a thing. In fact, I've already heard that the money is drying up. And like you said, people always think that business owners are rich and they're able to just kind of sit back on their laurels and do whatever they want. Well, we're not. And I can't afford to just pay employees to stay home. And that's a big concern, because I've got 15 people that count on me to make the wheels go round and to continue making it move. And so that is a big concern of mine, is to take care of my people, of course. And so I wanted to touch on that point, because the government is not doing the things that they're promising nearly as quickly as they said it's going to happen, and I'm concerned if it's going to happen at all. Right. And so, but moving forward, the future, I honestly, I'm an eternal optimist, and I see this being different than the 2008 crash, just for the simple fact that businesses are all still intact. It wasn't like that where the housing market crashed, and I think unfortunately there has been a lot of people lose their jobs in other parts of the country. I think that the Midwest has not gotten hit quite as hard as the East and West Coast, but I think we're going to bounce back, and we're going to be bigger and better than ever, all of us, not just us. And so I'm very optimistic about that, and I just look forward to the time where we've flattened the curve, and hopefully reopen 100%, and are able to. I think that it's going to change things for at least a year. Social distancing and things like that are going to continue to be a thing. But I think that as soon as we get back open for business, I think people are going to be itching to get out. And hopefully that most of the people around us are still going to have their job. That's the biggest concern.
Hey, it's Derek Champagne. If your business right now during this crisis is concerned about your revenue streams, your existing customers, new opportunities, I want to encourage you to go to crisismarketingtoolkit.com.